Welcome everyone to another episode of Skyrim with the NGVO visual only mod packs. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. If you're interested in this mod pack, check out Wabbajack.com and read the instructions on how to install this to your PC, then check out the mod packs of Skyrim. Pick the one that you might want to try out. Also, read the instructions on how to install this to your PC. Since Wabbajack has no direct links to these mod packs, check out Nexus Mod Manager to see if they have the version you seek. If so, please read the instructions on how to install this to your PC. If you're having any issues with NGVO or other mod packs by Biggie Boss, check out his Discord in the link in the description below. Join his Discord there, you'll find people there willing to help you with whatever issues you're having. And if you're in the market for a new PC, the link is also in the description below. I don't know if there's any sales running or not, but if you still need, check out the link. Use my code WIZARD, save a little bit of money. Alright, let's see here. Yep. Let's get to my full range archer here. Okie dokie. Let's see where she's at. Looks like she ended up in the Ep10, right? So we're doing discerning the transmutane. I met Septimus Cygnus, a brilliant but mad scholar living in the northern ice fields. He's directed me to a dwarven observatory that supposedly houses an old scroll. He doesn't care about the scroll itself, but wants me to use some kind of machine there to inscribe a dwarven lexicon with the scroll's knowledge and bring it to him. We'll need to level up. Okay, I'll do health. Alright, where am I going to put this? Yeah, we can do our one-handed. Why not? It's a backup. Okay, now we rushed in here because I didn't want to stay out there while there was vampires chasing us down. So it says we managed to secure the site and hold off any others who may try to steal our discovery so far, especially those from the College of Winterhold, who seem to think the glory of exploring every ruin should be theirs alone. The crew for our expedition is as follows: Sala, myself, expedition leader; Umana, my constant companion and bodyguard; Valley, a mage not associated with Winterhold, took some time to find; Androst, a fellow explorer of some local renown; Yag, a great brute of a woman, hired to keep the rest of the labor in check; Jadar and Jazar, two Khajiit brothers hired as labor. Need a couple more laborers. Getting through the ice is proving difficult. We set up shelter and scouted the area. The small ruins on the lower plateau of the glacier don't seem connected to the main structure, and we haven't managed to find a way into the tower parapet we found here. Yag mentioned spotting a fissure in the glacial wall that may lead into the ruins, so we're going to try to find a way to get down there with the gear. Looks like a storm is coming. Okay, and then here's Solo's journal, of course. He's the expedition leader. Okay, we tried to get through glacier at the top, but we couldn't find any way into that tower parapet. Yag spotted in the glacial wall, and construction of a catwalk was finished just in time for a storm to hit. At first we thought to wait it out, but it has only gotten worse. A shift in the glacier took out several of the new laborers. I ordered everyone to quickly move as much of the supplies as we could into the fissure, and we managed to get most of it. One of the hands decided he wasn't going to listen and tried to make it out through the storm, but got blown off the catwalk by the wind. Looks like we are all well and truly stuck in here, but for all that I feel even more driven that I should be the one to uncover the mysteries of this run. I'm tired of all the credit for my work going to the mages or the Legion. It would be my name that goes down in history. Look, books for this discovery. I think he's a little bit jealous, is he? Because he's not getting recognition. Yeah, well, go figure, right? Alright, let's go continue on here. So what do you think there, Sharana? Yeah, this don't look good, does it, Sharana? No, it doesn't. Yeah, I think they knew they were going to be trapped in here with no escape. Yeah, that's sad, man. Feel like you're trapped and you can't move? Okay, well, let's hope there are survivors. I need to get some arrows that are potent. Okay, there's Elvin, that's 16. Yeah, 18, yeah. Okay, alrighty.
Where is it? I know you were trying to keep it for yourself, Cesar. You always try to keep it for yourself. No, there's got to be more scuba. Shut up! Shut up! Don't lie to me, Cesar. You hid it. Always try to steal it from me.
Okay, Serana, you really do need to quit pushing. That is getting a little bit old. Quit pushing. So we have Jadar still alive. Looks like Jazar is not responding. That's not a good sign. So we're fighting a little bit of the expedition group here. Alright. Sneakity sneak. Let's go in here and find out what is going on. We gotta continue getting that bow. Okay, there's that. Okay, there's it. What do you got? You know, I'll take that, sure. Research notes. Okay, so they've been in here. If only Umana would have left one of those dwarven machine creatures intact for me to study. The fact that they almost killed those Khajiit brothers in the middle of the night doesn't mean we couldn't find a way to disable one. We dragged some stuff in front of the pipes they came out of to stop them from coming back. They are simply fascinating. It is just as Calcemo described in Dwarves version 2. Their appearances does in fact resemble that of an arachnid. I had thought that to be embellishment given by his source, the inclusion of the soul gem into the design of the apparatus is quite remarkable. It could explain the focus of the lightning that he describes. Oddly enough, it doesn't appear to be the main power source for the apparatus. Perhaps some of the harmonic resonance with the energies and contained in the soul gem to bring heat to a small boiler. Too early to say conclusively. That does raise the question of where they get the liquid for the boiler, however. Huh? That was strange. I thought I just saw something moving beyond the barred door. It looked vaguely humanoid. I wonder if it could be an undiscovered automaton. I'm going to move my bedroll down here, see if I can catch another glimpse of it. This is all so exciting. You mean over here? Yep. Something's telling me we're going to be dealing with some Falmer. Alright, let's see what this has got. Okay. Yeah, I got you, little spitty spider. Okay, I gotta keep it with cogs. Okay, Dwemer cogs, I got 2. Okay. Speaking of, why have I got the glass when I can get my dragon bone, really, to be honest? You know? And then I got my dragon scale. Then I can put some stuff up. I mean, I need to start looking like the Dragonborn. I mean, come on now. I mean, you know. Okay, now what am I? Since I'm in my bag, why not just go ahead and put in the books? Yeah, we need to. Okay, then we need to kind of put some stuff up here. Okay. I mean, come on. Let's get dressed like we're supposed to be the Dragonborn, right? If I could get up here. There we go. Sneakity sneak. And here we go-y. There you go, that's more like it. I need to start looking like the Dragonborn. I mean, I don't know why I sloughed it off. I mean, it's like I crafted everything else. Might as well start looking like the Dragonborn like I am. Okay, now we're getting into areas where we heard that Khajiit. You better not be pushing. Alright, now then, let's see here.
You know I heard something.
Get that arrow and then we sneak up on the little spinny spider. Oh boy, they've been leaving torches. Aha!
Is someone there?
Yeah, I got you, cat. Alright, let's see what you got. So Jadar is gonna go hostile if we'd stepped on stuff, so. Jazar, he probably killed his brother. Yeah, it don't bode well, does it? Alrighty. Jazar's journal. This one has his wit's end. I signed Jadar and myself up for the expedition to try to get him clean off the skooma. I brought a small supply to try bring him down slowly, but the storm has had us trapped in the glacier for weeks. The others have not yet caught on that one with fur should not shake so much from the cold, but I've run out of the little skooma I brought and Jadar is getting pretty bad. He started hallucinating creatures coming out of the ice in the ruins. The others are starting to think he may be behind Valley's disappearance, but I know he would never do something like that. Yeah, well, okay, so Jadar killed Jazar, thinking he took the skooma. If I can take the gold there. Okay, and then, so there's two of them right there, but what's happened to the rest of them? Jadar killed Jazar, and then we killed Jadar because he was going hostile. Umana journal. It's been about a week since Valley went missing, and now Endrost is gone too. We found blood leading over to the barred off doorway, but Sala seems to think that they found a way through and that they are trying to cut him out of the discovery. He keeps saying that we need to press on. We managed to break through into another section of the ruins and a Makalori where the dwarves would practice their or produce their automatons. We've learned the hard way that the metal creatures are still alive in there, and it hasn't improved Yag's mood at all. She hopes that the Khajiit brothers aren't involved with the disappearances and has been keeping a hard eye on Sulla. The rations have all but run out, and we are going to have to decide soon whether to brave the storm or try to push further into the ruins. I don't know if the echoes of screams I've heard in my sleep are those of our missing comrades or my own nightmares. Yeah, it looks like it's your own nightmares. But then again, maybe it's not. Like you said, the dwarven automatons are still activated.
Who's there?
Go get
I
him!
knew I heard something.
Ah, they missed. I hate moving targets. Yes, I hate moving targets, Serana. You're hearing it from me directly. I do got to practice my bow and hit the moving targets. What do we have here? Oh, I missed it, rats. Okay, here we go. Oh, hello. Yay! We got up here with all the goodies. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got a bunch of stuff. Heck, we got a bunch of treasures. Yes, we do. Yeah, dropping down. Whee! Yeah, now let's get back into sneak mode. Come on, Serana. You're a vampire. You should be able to sneak better than me, because you're a vamp. Alright. You didn't see that, did you? You didn't see that, did you? No, you didn't. And here comes a little dwarven. Here comes a little dwarven spider. Alrighty. Let's continue on. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna need a lockpicking potion for novice. Okay, now let's... Okay. As long as these weren't expert or master, but they can still be a little bit difficult if you don't be careful. Yeah, like that. Alright, well then where is it? Okay, well there's that one. Adapt. This one might be just a little hair, Okay, where is it? There we go. Nicely done. There's another, cog. Alright, let's keep on going. Alright, just keep sneaking because I don't know what's coming. Okay, how many cogs have I found so far? 7. Need 10, I think. Gee, you'll just run off the bat, huh? There we go. Well, I better get some lockpicks soon. Yes, I better. Or I'm not gonna be going through everything. And spider over there. that's blocked off. Alright, get on, jump off. Yeah, you know, don't need to sneak right now. Might as well see what's in this. I'd hate to be in one of these rooms that you end up dying in. Have the whole thing fall on you. Alright, where's the sweet spot for this one? And this one's in the apprentice, yep. There we go.
Who's there?
All right, go get him.
Done and done.
All right, well, that's the first time I got caught, but hey, I'm not gonna gripe. Spear, yep. All right, now then, let's see here, chest. Garnet gold. Yep. Let's go, Serana. Deep until we get the Black Wrist, then we gotta go to the Tower of Mazar.
Where'd you come from?
Here you go get him.
Done and done.
Oh, I didn't know these things have health. Why did I pick up a Dwemer gyro that quick? Boy, I'm telling you, I got quick fingers. Okay, now let's see here. Let's sneak on over here. Oh yeah, this is not gonna be fun. Let's jump over it.
Where'd you come from?
Go ahead, girl.
That'll teach you.
Yeah, I lost my arrow, but that's okay. Yeah, I need to get some dragon bone arrows crafted. Oh, and here comes one right here. Jump. Jump. Yep, I jumped over them. I'm not going back down there and get those arrows. I just don't want to go all the way down just to get a few arrows. That's why I craft a whole bunch. So if I lose a few, that's fine. Alright, let's continue down here. Serana. Altan to Makalori. On a Makalori, or however the Dwemer say it. Alright, now. Okay, so we're starting to see Dwemer. Not Dwemer, but, excuse me. Valmer. Yeah, we're starting to see a little bit of Falmer. That's not good. Of course, Dwarven ruins will always have Falmer. Dwemer have disappeared a long time ago. What's left are the snow elves that got converted into Falmer. Alright. Alrighty. Okay, blood. This is not good. This is probably one of the expeditions members. Yep, it is. Andross's journal. Yep. The Alice creatures took us in our sleep. I don't know what happened to the Khajiit brothers. We never saw them in the cell. I managed to pick the lock and we made a break for it. but got split up. Solo yelled something about not leaving without finding what he came here for, and Umana chased after him. Yag and I tried for the top of the cave shaft, but one of the ramps was broken. Without a hesitation, she grabbed me by the scruff of my tunic, threw me atop the ledge, and told me to run. And I did. I didn't even look back. I just ran like a coward. I could hear her fighting then, and I just had to get away. I didn't even notice the arrow in my shoulder till I hid here. Those metal creatures are still all around me, and I'm too terrified to even move. 8 divines, please just take me now. Oh boy. Yeah, that's sad. Okay, so there's one. Now we gotta go find. Now who are we missing now? We have Yag to find, Valley, Salat, and Umana. Okay, so we've already found 3 of the expedition members. Andros died. Jadar killed Jazar, and we killed Jadar because he was going to be hostile, so they are down 3 members. Now we gotta go find Yag, we gotta go find Valley, and we gotta find Salat and Umana. What's left of the expedition. Alright, where is he? I hate moving targets. Would you sit still, you stinking thing, you?
Who's there?
Oh, that got your attention. At least you paused.
That'll teach you.
There we go. Gotcha. Well, that's one way of handling moving targets. Take my glass arrow. Get their attention. Make them stop. Then, oh, that's nasty. That is plumb nasty. Ugh. Those eggs give me the willies. He's moving. And I better get on up here real quick before she activates. Alrighty. Let's keep on moving here. Quite the place. Alright, what do you got on you? Okay, thank you. How many cogs I got? Okay, I need one more. Then I can quit searching. I'm picking up future things for quests. So I already have it. Alright. Alright, come on, Tirana. Okay, now we gotta go find the other expedition members and find out what happened to them. So we already know what happened to 3 of them. So, where's the others? Okay, is it this way? There we go. Oh, that nailed him. Alright, spider. Oh, you poor speedy spider. Okay, well, there's a chest right here. We gotta take the treasures. While we're here, we may not be. Nah, I hate this type of lock. I'm telling you, Serana, I hate the master locks and the expert locks. They're more of a pain in the backside than the. Okay. Hey, Skelly. Hi, Skelly. Oh, thank you. Need that. Oh, I hate the master law. Oh, I hate the masters more than I do the experts. Okay, so it's around there. Oh, come on. Okay, now I've gone too far. Okay, that's gone too far. Okay, well then where is it? There we go. Thank you, lockpicking potion. Enemy plate gauntlets. Oh, hello. Hello indeed. I mean, I've got dragons, so it's like I crafted it. I mean, might as well start looking the part that I'm dragonborn. I mean, if I was normal, then yeah, sure, I'd get the top of the line of ebony and then probably day trick, but other than that. Okay, you do realize that once we drop Serrana, this is a one-way trip. In other words, we're going to have to finish this, right? Oh, is that one of the expedition members? Oh, okay. Well, Andros did say Yag dropped him, grabbed him up there, and there she is. Yagro Gortwog. What a name. I'll take her stuff. I'll leave her with her armor. She might as well have died with a little bit of dignity. I'll give her that. She at least saved one of her expedition members. Alright, so that's 4. How many members did they have? Say they had Jadar, Jazar, Andros, Yag, Valley, Umana, and Sulla. So we're down Jazar, Jadar, Androst, Yag. We've got 3 members to find. Well, sorry Yag, at least I had to give you credit that you saved one of your expedition members, or at least tried. Didn't quite work out, but it is what it is. So now we're down 4. We're looking for the 3. At least I gotta say, some of them did make it pretty good while. Alright. Now we go this way, right? That's what killed Jag right there, is these Falmer. Bye-bye! Okay, Dwarven arrows, Falmer, yeah, I'm taking their stuff. Well, at least he didn't go down and alert the others. Usually they'd slide off of this. And it's a little bit curvy. And a little bit, I need to start, okay, curvy and curve all the way down. You would expect them to fall off. Okay, you know what? I need to start using my paralyzing. Continue on. Okay, there's the skeever. Oh, poo. Come on, you stinking skeever. Stop moving. Thank you. Alright, let's continue on here. Okay, I need to put paralyzing on my bow. that got them all alerted. Well, that's fine. Whatever works for them. You know, what do you got on you? Okay, thank you. It's better if we don't alert. Well, they're kind of calmed down now. Now, we did alert them a little earlier, but they can calm down. I paralyzed that one and you went bye-bye. And then it's like, go ahead and put the paralyze on. Or else why would if I created the poison if I'm not going to use it? Alright, where are the... Hello? Okay, that got them. They got both of them down. Of course, chitting. What is with the course chitting? They are feeding their people. They're feeding people those things. Oh, why am I need a Dwemer bow? I don't need a Dwemer bow. I need to start dumping crap. Okay, now are we done with cogs? Yes, we're done with cogs. Yeah, hello. Y'all can quit twitching. Ah, yeah, that hurts. Alright, yeah. Yeah, and that's what they're... Yeah, there's a dormer cog right there. You know what? I'll take an extra one. Just, Okay, Serana! How many times have I told you you need to quit pushing? Thank you. If you want to fight, I'll give you a fight. Oh wow, that's a lot of bench. How did the dwarves even get that stuff up there? How did they even bother getting that stuff down? Okay. Let's do this. Poison my bow. Come on, where are you? Aha. Okay, when's this one gonna come out? Okay, well, I guess we're just got to do sneakity sneak on over there. Alright. Okay, now we're going over here. Put poison on my bow so that way we can freeze him. I gotcha. Alright, what do you got on you? You're an archer yourself, huh? Oh man. Alright. I hate these expert locks. But I hate the master more. Alright, now where is it? Okay. Oh, I got 3 lock picks, replacing the ones I lost. Oh, nice. Okay, now let's see here. Falmer. Okay. They were into smithing, obviously. Yeah? Okay, back down because I don't... Why did I do that? Just used up a cure all diseases potion, but that's alright. If you want to fight, Serana, I'll let you fight. I'm going to be sneaking around here, especially when it comes to Falmer. Oh, God. Is that another expedition member? Oh, jeez. Sneak on down here.
Where'd you come from? What have you got?
Yeah, get him down. Get this one down. That nailed him. What'd you do? Valley? Okay, now we're down to 2 members now. Oh, goodness gracious. Sorry, Valley, you're not gonna get the dignity because obviously Serana has other plans. Let's move you out of the way. Let's check you out. Let's check you out. Alright, Serana, did you really have to raise her? This is Solace Pack. Have they gotten this far? Wow. Impressed. So now we're missing 2. So Valley did get killed off by, oh, goodness gracious. Give her a little bit of dignity, shall we?
Free again.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, there's Valley. Need to quit. Well, I mean, she was dead anyway. I guess I could see why you would want to res her. Make her a little bit useful, right? Oops. Didn't mean to get the spoon. No, I don't need the spoon. No, I don't. Okay. Silver ingot. Hat. I don't need the hat. Horsehide, yes, I'll take that. Yep, that's what's happened. I'll take the course chitin. Okay, now we're into Dead Falmer. Oh, he fell right there. No wonder why. Alright, he didn't die. Okay, well, now I know. Okay, let's try this. There's one right down there. You stay put, dear. Here it comes. Okay. Come on, there's one coming. There's one coming, Serana. Come on, get out of the way. Bye-bye. Now that was funny. That one fell off. He's right at the edge. Alright, well I think we nailed them all. I think, yes. Yeah, look at all my arrows. Spider, hey, hello, Falmer. Hello, Falmer. Okay, I don't see anything else. Are they developing their own culture or something? Right over here was where the Speedy Spider was. That was a big one too. Now you would think, right? The Falmer had developing their own sense of culture. Since the Dormer kind of mutated, since the Falmer mutated over time. Okay, correction. Snow Elves mutated into Falmer. It just took a long time. The Dwemer did awful things to them. Out there in the cathedral. Alright. Would you quit pushing? Man, you're being a little bit pushy there, Serena. How many times have I told you to quit being pushy? Huh? There's a Falmer over there. Hey, he's down. I'm gonna grab the torches. Gloom Lurker, huh? Okay, so Yumana and Sola managed to get this far?
Never saw anything like this back on the island.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Who's there?
Go. You want to fight? I'll give you a fight.
I knew I heard something.
Yeah, I'm letting her fight, so this is what she gets for getting in my way a lot. So it's like, okay, you just go right on ahead. I'll,
Done and done.
Oh boy, it didn't take her long, did it? Is that what you needed, Serana? Is that what you needed, was to kind of blow off a little bit? I mean, I wouldn't blame you if you did. Is it too stressful kind of sneaking around? You know, I prefer to sneak around when it comes to Falmer, okay? Because Falmer, they can really detect, so you need to be quiet. Stuff of lightning, huh? And now there's gotta be stuff over here. Hello, good water. Alright, now then. Oh man. There we go. Okay, is there anything else besides Speedy Spiders over here? Well, the spider looks cool, but no thank you. And these things are... ugh. Found a shield. Yeah, they're creating weapons off these cars. That's what they're doing, and their chests are developed that way too. Ugh. It's nasty. I mean, the Falmer are nasty, nasty. They're breeding Karuses. And on top of that, they're feeding humans to the Karus. They're developing weapons with the Karus. They're developing their tents with the Karus and their chests too. Ugh. They've got the ugliest stuff, I'm telling you. But you can always tell. That's Falmer. Ain't no mistake about that. Okay. You know what? Let's use fortified log pick. I mean, why not? Oh, really? Come on, after I just used a potion and you're being this way. There we go. At least I'm getting enough lock picks to keep up with everything. I have to be careful I'm not trying to grab anything and everything. Alright. Alright, well there we go. The gate's down. How did Sulla and Umana ended up going this far without attracting a lot of attention? Do you think they had a secret entrance somewhere, Serana? To kind of bypass everything where I'm having to go through everything? Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? They would know where the secrets are. What do you think, Serana? Do you think they withheld some secrets to get the back end? Forget a lot of this BS that I'm having to go through? Well, at least they took down a Centurion. Okay, you're down. Alright, so they took down at least one Centurion. Okay, kudos. But why didn't they take this one down? See, that's the point. That's what the point I'm making. They took down one. Why come they didn't take down the other? That don't make sense. Or maybe they just snuck close to that one without activating the other. But see, when I step on, it's like, oh yeah, I know you're there, and it activates. Yeah, I don't. I bet you they got a way around all this BS. And I'm sitting here having to go through a lot of the BS. Or was this a long time ago? They've been in here for quite a while. I mean, you know? Alright. This is the Umana and Sulla. They're the last ones of this expedition. Okay.
Sulla, let's just get out of here. Hasn't there been enough death?
Oh, of course you want me to leave. Just waiting for me to turn my back, so you can have all the glory for yourself.
Hello? Who's there?
Where'd you come from?
Okay, got Sulla down. Then we gotta get Umana down. Hey, Umana.
Done and done.
Nicely done, Serana. Well, that's the last of that expedition crew. Got rid of them all. And they all hostile. Some of them died before we could even take them out. Nice shield. Too bad I'm not in for shields, but I'll take that, definitely. And there you are, Sulla. Let's go unlock this. Let's go outside Skyrim and see where we're at. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely night, isn't it? Alright, come on. Alright, you two are down. Let's take all the chests here. Okay, where am I gonna put this? Right. Let's see what it does. Okay, would you quit pushing, Serana? I'm getting tired of that. Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay, now we're in the most important area we need to be in. A black reach. Okay, yeah, definitely, not used to it. Okay. Okay, belt down, because we're in a place that we've never been and don't know what to expect. There we go. Ew, what a beautiful shot. What a beautiful shot that was. Yeah, there are definitely Falmer in this area. There has to be Falmer in this area. No ands, just buts about it. Okay. I was supposed to say. Ebony ore, huh? Okay, Storvin. Centurion's Field Laboratory, huh? Why would anyone be down here? In Blackreach? Would somebody be crazy enough to get down here? Sindarian? Who's Sindarian? Well, I'll read his journal here in a minute. Now there's a torch. There's a lot of Nairnroot in here. A lot of soldier. Looks like he was a kind of a master crafter. Well, in a way, with that Nature Heart, I'll take that. That is a rare ingredient indeed. Non-chain. Death Bell. Potions. Okay, fire salts. I need to get the frost salts. Ectoplasm? Yeah, I'll take that. That's worth that money. Okay. Crimson Nairnroot markers are now on, and quest has been set to active on the next screen. You can turn them off. Here you can turn off the Crimson Newt markers. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. He was into the Nernroot? Because obviously, right? So, journal, Sendarians. Okay, this is his field journal, right? Yeah. I spent large portion of my life unraveling the mystery of the Nernroot, and yet I still feel unfulfilled. The trilling sound this strange orb emits seems to taunt me, to push me even harder to discover its secrets, even after a generous and indomitable traveler become a field collector in my stead and provided me with some 5 score of the Nernroot. I was only able to muster what I consider a mediocre alchemical creation at best. This only served to strengthen my hunger and whet my appetite for the solution. It wasn't until over 50 years later that the answer to my prayers was carried into my basement workshop at the West Wild Inn. The first thing I heard was the familiar tone, that unmistakable warble unique to Nernroot, but when I turned around, my heart leapt and a chill ran down my spine. This was indeed a Nernroot, but a variety the likes of which I had never seen. The herb was awash in a spectacular array of red hues, each leaf seemingly emblazoned with innumerable variations of crimson. I couldn't move. I was completely transfixed. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined a species of Nernroot with such a unique property. After an awkward silence, I finally managed to stammer out of a few questions. After an awkward silence, I finally managed to stammer out a few questions to the traveler who brought me this treasure. He told me his name was Obeth Amazon, a treasure seeker from Skyrim. Apparently, he'd been exploring a vast subterranean network of grand caverns called Blackreach, and has stumbled across what he dismissed as a noisy red weed. His expedition was largely unsuccessful, and he didn't want to leave the caves empty-handed, so Obeth picked one of the Crimson Nernroot to bring home. He said that it took some time, but eventually he was pointed my way, and that perhaps I'd pay a fair price for it. Before I could gather my wits and ask anything else, Obeth offered to sell me the Crimson Nernroot sample, a map showing me how to find Blackreach, and the strange key needed to breach its outer defenses. It took me more moments to decide. Obeth left Skingrad 1,000 septons richer, but I would have easily paid 10 times that amount to obtain the sample alone. It took a year of planning, but I was able to pack up and sell my workshop and make my way into Skyrim. Before delving headfirst into Blackreach, I knew I needed to set up a new laboratory, but wished to do so in seclusion. After making inquiries at the College of Winterhold, of which I was an honorary member, I was directed to speak to Avarusa Sarethi, a student of botanical alchemical who had a small farm near the city of Riften. By bartering my knowledge of Nernroot cultivation, I was able to secure Sarethi Farm as a launching point for my field research. I kept the knowledge of the Crimson Nernroot a secret from Avarusa, but imparted everything else I knew to her in exchange for her hospitality. A few months passed, but I was finally ready to enter Blackreach. I used the attunement spear that Obeth had provided and descended into the depths. My goal was to gather enough Crimson Nernroot to produce my greatest alchemical creation to date. I was certain it would take at least 30 of them to provide the necessary catalyst. This brings me to the present. My initial research seems to indicate that the Crimson Nernroot has a similar affinity for moisture as the garden variety, but also maintains some sort of symbiotic relationship with the enormous fungi that inhabits Blackreach. It's my guess that the fungi itself is a source of water, absorbing it from the moist subterranean air like a sponge. This provides the ideal environment for the Nernroot to grow. Unfortunately, the Crimson Nernroot appears to have a vastly shortened lifespan, and they are in no way plentiful down here. Gathering 30 of them will be quite the challenge, but hopefully the denizens of Blackreach will allow me to gather my samples unhindered. Yeah, right. They didn't allow it, obviously. Yeah, well, we're not going to do that. We got to still head on to discerning the transmutane. Yep, alright. Well, sorry, Sendarian. Your plans didn't quite turn out. But I'll probably come back later and research this area myself. But right now, we are on the search for now I can see two right off the bat. Hey, what do you think? Well, at least it's pretty. You know, at least it glows. It's pretty. Yeah, just kind of... There's gotta be one down there. We'll try to get some on the way to the Tower of Mazark. Then we'll be done, but I'll come back later and get this. Oh, I see another one. Okay, come on now. Like I said, just kind of grab a few that's right offhand. Yep. We're not going to stay in Blackreach long, so might as well grab it. Okay, where is that vamp at, Serana? Yeah, that got you down. That's the thing, I don't want to wake up the hunters over there, the course hunters. Yeah, it's just best just to sneak around the Falmer. Now, I don't know where that vamp went. Okay, so we're on the right trails, just... Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and, There's that ugly chorus. Ugh. Yeah, I hate that chorus. That's what they're breeding. And feeding humans, too. Okay, I hear it. Okay, should I activate it? Yeah, they see the Dwarven got activated, so now they're all having a little fun with it. Yeah, you go deal with all that, Dwarven Centurion. Hey, you didn't last long, did you, Falmer? Definitely you didn't last long either, Chorus. Okay, I think when we find the Centurions, you know, they're a little bit more of a pain in the butt. But at least we can get them activated to keep the Falmer a little bit busy. Oh, why did that one die? Yep, I got a lot of exploring to do down here. And I gotta go craft my dragon arrows. What is this? Geode? That's a sapphire geode. Yeah, nice. Uh-oh. Okay, let's sneak on over here. See, and I don't know where she went, but that's okay. Our main purpose is to go to Tower of Mazark. We'll come here later and explore this entire place at some point. Maybe we never will. Who knows? Okay. Yeah. That's the thing though, I don't want to wake up all those cars hunters. Those cars hunters are in those cocoon-like things. I just don't want to deal with it. Oh. If I need you, I'll get you. I don't know where she is, but that's fine. We're heading... There it is, Tower of Mazark. Maybe I need invisibility potions too. I need to go make some. Maybe that may not be a bad idea. Okay, well there's one. There's a red crimson there, right there. Sure, we'll take that. That's close. That was close by. Definitely sneaking on over here because I just don't want to fight all the Blackreach. I know Blackreach is pretty cool, but not right now. This is what I'm doing. Sneaking to the Tower of Mazark. That's where we get the scroll. Man, it took a while to get through that. Okay, we can come down here. Because this is right here. I mean, it's close. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, hey, at least we got 9 right off the bat. So we can come back later and pick up the rest, right? At least 9's better than none. Man, where is that vamp? Yeah, she'll come. Alright, we're at the Tower of Mazark. Tower of Mazark. That was our main purpose. We gotta go get the Dragon Scroll. Alrighty. What do we have in here? Soul Gem. Nice of you to catch up, Serana. Hope you attracted a little bit of trouble and got yourself in a little trouble, but it looks like if you can handle it down here, that's fine. Alright. Who lived down here in the Tower of Mazark? I mean, come on. I wouldn't want to be down here. Okay. Yeah, I've got enough cogs. Boy, do I have enough cogs. Alright. There we go. Well, somebody definitely lived down here. They... Goodness gracious. There's about, what, 3 or 4 cogs down here? So I could have easily, if I didn't have the 10 cogs, I could have easily grabbed a few right in here in Tower of Mazark. Yeah, we need to go get some bad guys. Scrolls. Okay, well. Alright, let's come all up here. Hey, well, look at this, Serrata. We're finally gonna get that scroll. About time we did. I mean, I have to admit, at least the dwarves were a little bit cool, but, okay, well, let's stick this in. Okay, now we play with... Okay, now we're doing with the transmudane. Just want to make sure. See, I met Septimus Cygnus, a brilliant but mad scholar living in the northern ice fields. He's directed me to a dwarven observatory that supposedly houses an old scroll. He doesn't care about the scroll itself, but wants me to use some kind of machine there to inscribe a dwarven lexicon with the scroll's knowledge and bring it to him. That's the thing, right? Look at all these mirrors, man. We'll take that to set the mess. And here we go. That's beautiful.
That's it. That's the last scroll. Come on, let's take it to Dexian.
Yeah. Let's see what this is. Drots journal. I weren't never one for writing about my life. The king priests of old deserved their stories told, but Drot is a simple man, so this isn't no journal, and I'm not telling any stories here. But this infernal machine done worked its way into my brain space, and I won't leave till it's figured out. The whole contraption gets just sets like a dead horker if it doesn't have the box. Putting the box in the hole made it all come to life. 5 rings, but only 4 buttons. Most of them don't work most of the time anyhow. When the light lines up, more open, but they don't seem to help. Just make another damn thing move. The old fleabag Khajiit, what sold me this cube, said something about the light through the knowledge through the machine rest on the cube. I remember because he made me say it back at him till I wanted to throttle him, so I did. Tried to leave, but wolves to the top, and then eyeless freaks outside the tower. Gotta stay here till I get it right, and I will get it right. Well, you didn't succeed, did you? Okay. Now what are we doing? Okay, so we're still doing discerning the transmudane. I met Septimus Cygnus, a brilliant but mad scholar living in the northern ice fields. He's directed me to a dwarven observatory that supposedly houses an elder scroll. He doesn't care about the scroll itself, but wants me to use some kind of machine there to inscribe a dwarven lexicon with the scroll's knowledge and bring it to him. And now we're doing seeking disclosure. I've secured both of the Elder Scrolls needed to fully decipher the tyranny of the sun and pinpoint Arya's bow. I need to return to Fort Dawnguard where Dexian has been waiting to begin his reading. Now she puts it. Let's get this to Dexian. Yep, alright. Alright. Oh, this is a nice little... Is this what they were talking about when they said they had to move all their stuff in as ASAP? Yeah, because it does look like it's been a while since someone's been here. Okay. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna not do that for right now. We're gonna go back to Fort Dawnguard, because that's exactly where Dexian needed the scroll, right? Oh, Dexian, it is. Okay, Fort Dawnguard. Okay. Serana, something's telling me that your father's getting a little bit desperate sending people down here, so be on the lookout, be on the guard. Or should we be sneaking? Or should it matter? Well, anyway, your father's probably sending scouts. Alright. Ha ha ha, I see ya. Go get her!
I knew I heard something.
Get her, get her! I saw that vamp sneaking.
Done and done.
There's another one possibly somewhere. Hello, vamp. There's another one hanging around.
Who's there?
Vampire scout. Yeah, your father's sending scouts. You can go. You're not gonna warn him. You got what you deserve, vamp. I've got a vamp on my own side. Yes, I do. And she's powerful. Alright. You ain't gonna fight vamps when I got a vamp on my side, yeah, and I had to get their attention. Saying, yeah, I saw y'all. I mean, if y'all gonna stay hidden, you might as well just stay hidden and then attack. Okay, looks like Fort Dawnguard's up in their defenses. Yup, looks like it. Because they moved it now, they moved this a little bit further up. Look at here, man. They really did their stuff. Yep, old Fort Dawnguard. They got civilians here? Okay. At least a few civilians can live outside the castle, I guess. Why not just put them in the castle? And Fort Dawnguard looks so cool. Alright. Now we got to come in here for Dexian to read. Alright, where are you, Dexian? Alright. Hey, Dexian.
I trust your journey was successful?
Oh, yep. Yeah, it was a pain in the butt, but yeah, I brought the Elder Scrolls.
I'm sorry, my friend. I can no longer be of use in this matter.
Why? What's happened?
It's my fault. In my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the careful preparation required. I thought I'd be able to allay the after effects, but I was wrong. Now I am paying for it.
That covering on your eye, are you...
Blind? Yes, I'm afraid so.
Can anything be done to help you?
No. It will have to run its course. And there's always the chance I may never recover.
Then we're finished?
No, there is another way. The question is, how much are you willing to risk to find Oriel's bow?
Oh, quite a lot. What do I need to do?
I can't guarantee you'd be free from harm. Becoming blind could be the least of your worries. memories.
Don't worry about that. Just tell me.
Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek.
Explain this ritual.
It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract ancestor moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls.
Carefully gather the bark. How?
In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you.
Do I need to read the scrolls in any particular order?
From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
Well then, why'd you send me on to get the dragon one then? How's a moth related to the Elder Scrolls?
Well, as I'm sure you figured out by now, it's no mere coincidence that we're named Moth Priests. The voice of the Ancestor Moth has always been an integral part of reading the Elder Scrolls.
Moths barely make a sound, let alone speak.
Oh, the moths don't literally read the scrolls, but they maintain a connection to ancient magic that allows the Moth Priests to decipher them. If you listen closely when you find the glade, you should be able to hear their song, a soft, harmonious trilling. It's through this ancestral chorus that the moths tap into a form of primal augur and become a conduit for deciphering the scrolls.
Well, how does that help the Moth Priest?
By having the ancestor moths close to the Moth Priest, they can utilize the conduit and share the moth's augury. Only the most resilient of priests can do it this way. It takes years of practice to interpret the harmony.
Then how do I even stand a chance?
You've come this far, and you've found several Elder Scrolls. Whether you believe it or not, the scrolls have a mind of their own. If they did not want you to find them, they would not allow it. Because of this, I strongly believe you were meant to hear the ancestral chorus. Only one way to find out.
Okay. Is it normal for Moth Priests to go blind?
Sadly, yes. It is the inevitable fate we agree to pursue when reading the Elder Scrolls. It generally does not occur until a Moth Priest is in his latter years, but in my case, I simply was not preparing myself properly.
What went wrong?
Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple book. There is quite a bit of ritual and concentration required. It can take months or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover.
Okay. Thanks, Dixon.
Good luck. I hope you find the answers you seek.
Yeah, you think? Okay, we completed Seeking Disclosure. After bringing the Elder Scrolls to Dixon, a disturbing development has arisen. When reading the first scroll in front of the Dawn Guard, he wasn't able to fully prepare himself and he became blind. It's now up to me to bring all 3 Elder Scrolls to the Ancestor Blade where I can supposedly unearth an ancient method of reading them myself. Yeah, I'm playing with things I shouldn't. But that's the Dragonborn, isn't it? Started Unseen Visions. After discovering that Dexon has become blind, I've had to secure alternate means to decipher the Elder Scrolls and locate Ariel's bow. It's been suggested that I might be able to read the Elder Scrolls myself if I use an ancient technique performed by the original Moth Priest. I'm now on my way to a place known as the Ancestor Glade to discover the origin of the mysterious ritual. Alright, well, let's go, shall we? Alright. Let's go out of Dayspring Canyon here. Oh yeah, I like that scenery. Dragons fighting each other. Alright.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Oh, what, when, where? Oh, vampires? Oh,
Who's there?
here we go. Oh, your father is definitely getting desperate with vampires, isn't he? Alright, Vamp. Thank you. What do you got, Vamp? Or at least this one got resurrected Vamp. And this Vamp right over here, too. Hey, your father ain't playing around. He really does want to stop us. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Ancestor Glade. Where is the Ancestor Glade? It's gotta be somewhere. Ah, that's a big map. Okay, well, I need to take my marker off. Well, there's one way to figure it out, right? Oh, okay, there it is. Ancestor Glade is near Falkreath. Alrighty. We're going to Falkreath. Let's head up the Ancestor Glade. Alright. This way? Yeah, we're going this way, I guess. Yeah, we'll go this way, sure. We have no choice but to travel because of, we are not, close to anything that would help us get there a little faster, so. Okay, there's Ongi's camp. Okay, wait a minute. Am I going the right way or am I need to go this way? You know what? We're gonna go this way. Make up your mind, Serana. Are you a mercenary? Oh, hello. Yeah, I might pick a fight with you. Hey.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here?
Yeah, you shouldn't
Go
talk to
home
me
to your
like
mother.
that. You shouldn't talk to me like that.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
No. Back off.
I don't have to take that from you.
Okay.
Where'd you come?
Serana, get him. Get him.
That's all you've got. I've suffered worse during training.
You asked for it.
Do your worst! Cannot.
Oh, you cannot best me, huh? Because I got a vampire and she was sucking you dry. Oh, you had some brawlers on you, did you, huh? Thank you. Might as well have a little bit of a fist fight with people. Now, where was we going? Oh, yeah. Ancestor Glade. Now, where in the world? It's gotta be up here somewhere. Yeah, that's too steep over there. Yeah, there we go. Is this it? Could this be the trail that we're on? Yeah, I think it should be, yes. Valkyrie Shade Tower discovered. Come on, Spriggan. Come on.
Done and
Nicely done, Serana. Alright. Hey, at least we completed this. There's gotta be a chest somewhere. Okay. Well, you know what? We're gonna stay right here in this tower and we'll continue our path to the Ancestor Glade. So I enjoy playing for you and I hope that you watch this, that you enjoy yourself, that you have a great one, y'all have a good one, and y'all stay cool out there. It is summertime and I'll see y'all on the next one.